Hello, I'm Mystic Flower, and today I am going to be making a video about Reiki Attunement. So I'm going to give you information on what is Reiki Attunement, and then second of all, I'm going to actually be doing a Reiki Attunement over long distance for all the viewers that are interested in doing this energy healing work. That way we could do initiation over your hand to be able to have those passage of energy open using the Reiki energy symbol over you. So I'll start you off with some of my credential. My experience with Reiki, I'm actually done all three levels of Reiki. This is my certified certificate here. This was done back in 2011. So I had quite a few years over the time. I have been able to practice it on myself, on others, and even on my pets. So I have also volunteer at a healing center locally doing this service for other people for free. Now I'll let you know a little bit about Reiki. Reiki, what it is basically healing hands over different area of your body to have the energy flow fluently to remove any ailment. And so it's an energy healing medicine, basically what it is. Other might call it healing hands, but there's an art to it because there's different areas that you will put your hands over to be able to get those energy flowing. Reiki is divided in three levels. That is the way they teach it. It used to be before secret teaching that was initiated, started by a Japanese monk in the 1800s. Nowadays, thanks to God, it is available to everybody. The Reiki symbol could even be found on the internet. There's many books that you could read on the subject of Reiki, and I do encourage you to do further study on Reiki. Be well knowledge. Buy several books on the matter. Any books that you want, add it to your collection and educate yourself further. So with Reiki 1, the level that is teach, and they do it on workshop nowadays. I've done a Reiki video, some other Reiki video, which you could learn where to put your hands position. So on Reiki 1, you will learn how to do Reiki on yourself. And also on Reiki 1, you learn to do it on somebody else. The nice thing about doing a workshop is that you get paired off with somebody else to practice it on. And during a workshop, you have a live teacher anointing your hands or preparing your hands to be able to do this work with the symbols. And so on Reiki level 2, is to take you a step further and learn this to do this on distance healing. So you could be at your home location and you could perform healing all the way, say, in France, that far off, and do it by either visualizing in your mind that healing taking place and you performing that healing on that person mentally in your mind, or you could have a visualization tool. You could use a teddy bear, you could use a Barbie doll, you could use a picture of that person to transmit the energy. So that's if you want to use prop. There's different props that you could use, but I say the best one to use is your mind, because that's the one that be transmitting all the information. So, and then there's Reiki 3, level 3. Now, level 3 is all about learning to teach this to other people. And so you learn more symbols that is only revealed during the Reiki classes for 3, which is for teacher. I've done all 3 level. It's a wonderful, wonderful source of healing for every single ailment there is. There's um, no no lack with Reiki. It's actually for everybody. Not only would it help your body, but it also help your mind, your emotional state of mind, by bringing peace and calmness over your mind and your body. So in some cases, there's been people that has been healed from one section of doing one service of doing Reiki through their body. There's been miraculous healing. And in some other cases, there hasn't been the miraculous healing, but there's they might need more than one service to be able to have the energy flow, because a lot of time there might be blockage in an area that the energy is not flowing, and that's what Reiki deals more with, removing and flowing of energy so it be clear and flowing fluently through the body. So in some cases, a person might need more than one section over and over, in not in one day, throughout the course of weeks, months, even years, to be able to have more flow going through their body. But it definitely takes an effect all over. So one thing that everybody has experienced during Reiki is a calmness and a peace, a relaxation. That is one thing that you can guarantee a person having Reiki correctly done on them will experience. Now, the healing, we don't know who's going to get miraculous heal, who's going to have that kind of effect. It just happens spontaneously. So, and where does that source of energy come from? I got to give credit to the big guy above, which is God. It all comes from God. I am basically an assistant. I'm just assisting the person to transmit the energy that God is providing from the source directly. And He's doing it through you, through that person. And so you basically will be an assistant for energy to flow. And that is wonderful. This is why I am doing this for free. So there is no excuse whatsoever. You don't have to worry about if you don't have money to pay for a class. You could educate yourself a lot more on the Reiki information through books and the internet. But I'm going to be teaching you the hands position, how to do it for others, the hand position, how to do it for yourself, and also how to do it on pets. So you could do it on your animal. You could do it on your cat, your dog, even a horse. And so it could be applied to so much area of your life. And so everybody needs this. So an attunement, what it basically is the teacher anointing your hands to do this type of work. So it's basically, we work a lot with the palm of the hand, energy coming from there. So I use the Reiki symbols to be able to do that, to open the energy source, to be able to do this healing energy work. So I am gonna do a little bit modification to be able to do this online, through YouTube here video. So I'm going to be doing a little modification here, but I'm going to walk you step by step of what I'm doing so you know what is taking place. So the first thing that I want you to do is take a seat at a comfortable chair. Make sure nobody's going to be coming in and bothering you, that you'll be able to do this relax. All TV or music is shut off. You're gonna give me your undivided attention to be able to do this. And I want you, most important is to put your heart into this initiation. If you don't have the natural healing ability to be to do this work, or at least you don't think you do, well, you're in for a treat, because after this you will have. This is basically initiation for you to be able to do this work, and I am so happy to be able to do this for you for free. And so I want you to sit relaxed in this chair and open yourself up to this work. Before I started this video, I took the time to pray, to talk to God, to ask that He will use me as a channel to be able to transmit this energy through this YouTube video. So He could do anything. So I asked His assistant, I asked Him to send angel to work with us, and His spirit helpers to also assist in all this to take place behind the scene. So I already did the preparation work before doing this. I did the symbol in my hand, opened the energy of healing into my hands. So I have already come prepared to be able to do this work. So the first thing I want you to do is while you're at that seat, I want you to put your hands in a prayer position, right, over your heart. And I am gonna do a symbol, and I'll show you the symbol. The paper flew away, so I have to chase it. Okay, so these are the symbols that I'm gonna be working with. The very first symbol, and I apologize ahead of time because it is Japanese word, so my pronunciation of it might be a little bit off, especially with the Spanish tongue, with a little accent in it. But I'm gonna try to pronounce it to my best ability. So excuse me if my Japanese is not the best. Okay. So the very first symbol that I'm gonna start to use for initiation is this one. I'll show you what it looks like. This is the modern version of Dekomai, Dekomo. And so that one is to initiate power into the symbol. So I am gonna actually draw that over the top of your head. So imagine I'm behind you doing this symbol. So I'm gonna get it started. So I put that symbol over the top of your head to initiate the event that we're having taking place right here, the attunement. Now I'm gonna have you put your hand over the top of your head just like this. And the reason I'm doing that is because, first of all, is to have your hands be blessed, but we put it over the crown chakra. The crown chakra is the one where you receive information from God. It flows an energy there. So we're using your hands over your crown chakra. And I am going to be doing the three symbols here. So these are the three symbols that I am going to draw over the top of your head. And then I'll explain a little bit on each of them symbol later on so you know what they each mean. So I'm just going to take the moment, keep your hand right over your head, and I'm going to draw over the top of your head the symbol. So I'm going to start with the first one. I'm going to do the second one. And I'm going to do the third one. Now the third one is a little bit longer. That's this one here. So it's going to take me a little bit longer to draw that one. So just bear with me. Keep your hand in that position. Okay. Wonderful. As if you kept your hand in this position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually blow the breath of life into you. Thank you. Now I'm going to have you take your hands from this position and you're going to bring it close to your heart chakra, this area. And then you're going to open your palms in a receiving position just like that. And hold this hand out towards the screen there, the YouTube video. Hold it out. So I am going to transmit energy to your hand. And I'm going to use the first symbol. And I'll try to pronounce this correctly. This is the symbol that I'm going to be drawing into the palm of your hand. Now, what that symbol is going to do, and that is the Cho Ku Rei. What that symbol is going to do, it is going to run from the top of your head all the way to the root chakra. And then it's going to go around all your seventh chakra, the energy source of all the seven chakra. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Okay. For your top chakra, through your head, through the roots. Keep your hands this way. Start from the top chakra through the root, touching all your 7 chakra. Put that energy in you. Now I'm going to do a modification. Since I'm not able to tap this into your hand, I'm actually going to go ahead and transmit that energy in a different form. So I'm going to blow it into you. 1, 2 times, 3 times into your hands, into your palm of your hand. I transmit this Reiki symbol. Okay, I'm gonna do a second Reiki symbol into your palm of your hand. So make sure to keep your palm of your hand out towards me. Okay, and I'm gonna draw the second Reiki symbol so you know which one I'm drawing into your palm of your hand. And that's this one here. And that one, it is called Sei He Ki. And so what that's going to do is going to balance your right and your left brain. So that way you could have emotional stability, emotional peace. So you'll be able to use your brain in a balanced way. Okay. So I'm going to draw that symbol into your palm of your hand. Keep it out. Okay. And I'm going to blow energy into it 3 times. The first time. Second time. And the third time. And we'll put those symbols into your hand. Now I'm going to do a third symbol into the palm of your hand. And that one is a little bit more complicated. This is the symbol that I'm going to be drawing into the palm of your hand. And that symbol is called Ho Sho Se Sho Ne. And keep your hands out. And so I'm going to take and I'm going to blow that energy 3 times into the palm of your hand. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now I'm going to have you take your hands and put it in a prayer position over your heart. And that way you can have the energy of your heart transmitting into your hand. Now I'm going to blow the breath of life into it. So receive that. And then to finalize this Reiki attunement, I am going to do one last thing. And I imagine me standing behind you. And I'm going to work with your spine. I'm going to send energy to your spine. Now the symbol that I'm going to be using looks like a lightning. That's this one. And it's called Reiki. So I'm going to draw that symbol. Imagine me on your back, drawing the symbol through your spine. And that's so you will have energy to be able to do this work. So I'll energize you to be able to do this work. And I'm going to go over your aura field. So I'm going to imagine that the person that is watching this YouTube video, that their aura will shine and be clear and ready from head to toe to be able to do this work. I sweep energy through your whole body. And that way I could seal completely the energy and keep it in you. So what you could expect afterward, we have concluded the Reiki attunement. It's been modified to be able to do this from long distance. And so what you could expect to happen, you could expect to happen that your hands would start, maybe not today, but sequentially through the week, through the months, your hand's gonna start getting warmer. It's gonna start getting ready to be able to do this work. More energy is gonna perform through your hands. I know that before, my hands used to always be cold. My fingers used to always be cold. After I had my Reiki attunement, my fingers started to get warm. They weren't cold anymore, and my hands would get warm and pulsate energy there. So whenever you do energy work, you are going to start using these symbols. Now you have homework to do, so you got to go online and you're going to search Reiki symbols. And it's free on the internet. So you're able to get this and retrieve this. And it's going to show you these are the symbols. Okay? Now the ones that you're actually going to be working with are the first three. The first three. And you're going to find out these symbols. You basically gonna use these symbols to draw it on the palm of your hands before doing any energy work. Okay, that's gonna prepare you. It's gonna be kind of a ritual for you to do, a preparation, kind of something. You could call it something sacred. These are Japanese symbols of power to get you started, or you could actually combine it with prayer, because there's nothing better than prayer, because when you pray, you are talking from your heart and putting it into your work. And I say anything that you put your heart into, it's just going to be so much better. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to put your heart into your work. And so you're going to see what miraculous healing is going to take place using Reiki. So you got homework to do. Look up the symbols so that way, and print it out so that way you know how to draw it. In some of the symbols that you find online, it's going to tell you step by step how they want you to position. So say start here, then draw down, go into the circle. So you're going to want to search the ones that gives you the little arrows to follow, so you learn exactly which way to draw it. So you're able to draw the symbol on your hand, or you're able to draw the symbol over the top of the person that you're going to be practicing on. That's ways of using the symbols. And so hopefully this has helped you in so many ways. Again, I'm doing this for free, so you'll use this, so you'll have access to do this. So it's no longer for the persons that could afford only the class. This is available for everybody. So you have no excuse whatsoever. Now you are able to be open and do this work. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for volunteering to do this and helping out in the world. This is actually going to make this a much better world by being able to use energy healing for any area of your life that you need, emotional and body illness. And so I appreciate you taking the time to do this for yourself and for others. Have a blessed day.